Okay, let's get the stream started by booting up Skyrim. I've got to remember where it is. I've done this for a very long time. And it's... Yes, it's been made painfully obvious that I haven't streamed for a long time. I mean, I started doing these bi-weekly. That's once every other week. Should have expected that. YouTube demuted itself. Because YouTube does that if you leave it alone too long, because it can't comprehend that you want to watch things without the obnoxious music people put over things. Especially when those same instructional videos have actually no dialogue, it's just some really obnoxious track they've laid over the top. I'm just curious what's free in the Creation Club. I'm just curious. Because I haven't booted Skyrim in nothing. They actually don't even have the featured thing anymore. Oh no. They don't even have the featured page on Skyrim anymore. That's a wee bit concerning. Yeah, I guess I can't just keep cycling power armor skins and Pip-Boy skins like they do for Fallout 4. But still, you could at least put a mug crab free. I mean, it might cost 50 Bethesda fun bucks at the best of times, but you know, it's the thought that counts. I have not played Skyrim for so long. And my first reaction is it's not Oblivion. Familiarity. What was I doing in this inn, though? Variant Forge, Colby on Barrow. Bloodsbane. Neloff. I think I was recruiting. I think. You've got to have the familiarity of Oblivion nearby. But no, I've been pining for Oblivion again. I mean, it's barely playable at the best of times, and it does weird shit to your computers. I mean, I just don't want to... If that ghosting is a sign of something Oblivion's clearly not shutting down, right? I'm a bit concerned by it. That's why I stopped streaming Oblivion. It's because of technical. Well, you knew that was a steal for some reason. Because plucking every plant on a farm isn't a crime, but picking every bush isn't. But taking fish, yes. The ironic thing is that you can actually set plants to have a steal value. I have no idea where I'm going. Whatsoever. Guardian Sabercat. There, that way. Say fuck off tonight. It's miserable enough at the moment with the fucking heat. It's hot. Very hot. Dry and yet somehow humid. It's horrible. Because England is experiencing ridiculous weather. A couple of months ago it wouldn't stop raining. Now it won't rain no matter how hard you wish for it. Everything is going yellow like California. I mean, we'll probably see rain soon, but... because that's what the weather forecasts say, but I wouldn't trust them. I've never trusted them. They've always been a bit unreliable, a bit crappy. Apart from the big pile of crap I've left here. Oh no! Do you know the trolls? God, this axe has no range. Oh no. What? Why was it not hostile? So apart from my big pile of crap, and shit I haven't looted, this must have respawned it. But my crap outside didn't despawn it. Something is not right here. That potion is inside the asset's boundaries. I forgot that fires cause quite a lot of glow. It was worse in pre-special edition Skyrim. Ooh, corundum. It's not even worth getting a pickaxe out. Just goblins. Let them get slaughtered, they don't deserve to live. No, but I have been pining for Oblivion again. You know, every time I see a Sky Oblivion update, I'm happy. I mean, they've said that it takes about 38 gigs at the moment with a few uncompressed textures. That's respectable, and, you know, it's not a ridiculous amount. And it hopefully means that they're pretty close to finish if they're bothering to release file sizes. So hopefully it's, mostly implemented now. I mean, I am pining for Oblivion, something royal, because, well, Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls, and to be honest, I think it is a lot better in many ways than Skyrim. The problem is, graphically and gameplay-wise, Skyrim is better pretty much universally. The only real exception is Oblivion's underwater combat was just better. Mainly because Skyrim doesn't have it. Unless you count casting a cloak spell and waddling into forcibly pressing yourself against a slaughterfish. There is no underwater way of fighting underwater in Skyrim. Oh god, all the guards have spawned outside the fort. Look at them. If I was a Stormcloak, that would have been a delightful chance to go one shout, take them all down. But no, I am not a Stormcloaks. That's another thing, is the quests in Oblivion are just so much better. Skyrim's are so bland. I feel like... Yes, Skyrim, I think, technically has more quests, but it's also got a lot less pretty pointless quests. Like a lot of Skyrim side quests were classed as unmarked in Oblivion. Because they were that minor. And even Oblivion's quests were just more creative. Skyrim's are a bit boring. Wow, the horse and Imperial actually beat a bristleback, I'm surprised. Nope, it's still going. Aww, stopped. Yeah, made it a long way. Can't argue how far it went, can? Yeah, Winterhall. Even the towns were better. Oh yeah, clogged throat more than anything else. But even Oblivion's towns were better than Skyrim. Skyrim's are just, for lack of a better word, crap. Barring the load screen cities, which are small and less impressive than Oblivion's, most of Skyrim's towns are terrible. I can taste it.
Don't look at me. I didn't kill her. I was just making sure the body got buried.
Oh, I'm following him now. And he's running away.
What's the hurry? Hey, watch it.
He doesn't even have anything.
Wait for me.
One day, you will serve our grandfather. Do now.
He's clearly murdered that high elf. What's strange? I've never had that one before. Dang it, it might be a Winterhold exclusive one, let's face it. There is no reason in hell to go anywhere remotely near a Winterhold, because it's shit. Like, the tragic towns of like Morefall and shit. Morefall, Falkreath and Winterhold are all so shit. Like Oblivion's little random non-cities were better. They're supposed to be cities in Skyrim. You're supposed to be created to fight me, not to run away. Cowardly piece of crap. Cowardly piece of crap. To be honest, there is actually not one thing going on in many of Skyrim cities either. I mean, take a look at Winterhold. Is there actually anything going on there except Mage's College stuff, which is all pretty shit anyway? Because the sad part with Mage's College is it's clearly unfinished. I know it's Winterhold and it's guaranteed to snow if you go anywhere near it, but... Think about it, is there actually anything going on in Winterhold except the Mage's College? And the answer would be no. There's that Stealer Staff, and that's about it. And that's like would be an unmarked. I don't even know if it is marked in Skyrim. No, it is marked because it's got a quest marker.
Yes, were I to simply lay down and die, it would not please Malakath. Yeah, this better be good. What do you want?
Oh, he's not even giving me the option this time. That's weird. Oh well. Never had them all the way out here either. Stupid dog. That's a goat. Not winter. I mean, notion. Yeah, there's a coral claw, but you can find that in the bloody dungeon anyway. So it's kind of like there's no point to even buying that. And I think Winterhold is actually smaller than some of Oblivion's towns. Because when you put it into it, it is a Jarl hut, which is a standard flat pack thing that's exactly the same as all the other generic ones. There's an inn, which again is a standard flat pack thing that's almost exactly the same as all the other ones. A shop and 2 houses. Oh wait, no, sorry, 1 house. And because it's all destroyed, it's kind of like there is 5 buildings if you include the college. That's it. 5. Yeah, 5 buildings. I mean, it wouldn't have been particularly great with just the one, with like the 5 or 6 destroyed buildings added, but without them, it is nothing. I think, except the funny thing is, with these destroyed buildings, it would probably be bigger than like most of Skyrim's cities. Which is kind of sad when you think about it, because Skyrim cities are pathetic and tragic.
My job is to serve. Excellent. You've done us a great service.
Like, Skyrim cities are just awful. Like, Morrowind cities were bigger. And Morrowind had technical limitations.
What do you want? Thinking that this is funny, do you? Latoria does not think so. I am one. Latoria tries and she tries, but she cannot grasp the magic in the way that the college
Because the college doesn't teach, that's why.
Latoria leaves the college to seek knowledge on her own. For Latoria to learn, she must commune with. But as Latoria says, the places.
The Aegis College in Skyrim is actually true. The College of Winterhold, sorry, is actually true of universities in that they don't teach you much at all, they just make you self-learn.
Ancient Nordic
Except they do even less somehow. At least they don't ask for an absurd tuition fee like they do in this world.
yet to be discovered. You know of a way Latoria can safely commune with the ancient magic? Is you are making it? Oh, Latoria would be so very happy. Most exciting she thinks it would be. Thank you, Guildmaster. Latoria will not let you down.
My favorite. Empire's in charge now. Got any ale or mead?
No. The thing is, mead would, especially considering the time and the fact that the Nords don't seem to drink water,
Is it not?
the mead would be so piss weak that you wouldn't actually be able to get super pissed like the likes of Ranmir, who's clearly a pisshead. Like hell, all the drunks. You just wouldn't be that drunk on mead. I mean, it's even when it's alcoholic, it's never very strong. It's like I think even the strongest meads are only equivalent to like a beer. You know, they're not particularly strong stuff. It's not like a hard liquor. I mean, an ale isn't particularly strong, but it'll be stronger than mead. Mead is not that strong. Fuck, Winterhold is sad and tragic. Like, I know it's supposed to be sad and tragic, but 4 buildings does not constitute a city. Then again, Carthwayston, one inn does not constitute a town, and a few tents does not constitute a town.
Yes, I haven't got all day.
I mean, she's there to make the 3 guards help me. Not actually do the fucking job, because they don't, because they're useless. And the whole... Like, you clearly get the feeling that Winterhold was, like, sort of half-finished. I mean, the college is so much content in it, and, like, some of it was clearly never even started. It's just a sad waste of time. Winterhold is always snowing. Let's go the interesting way out of town. Ooh, she's... do I own Winterhold yet? No. Yeah, because if you count unique buildings in Winterhold, there's only 3. This little house, this shop, and the college. You know, like interiors at least. Because Jarl huts are so fucking generic, I'm not going to count... Like, they're clearly copy-pasted with minor tweaks. And the inns are copy-pasted with minor tweaks. And you can tell that because they all have... So many of them have this 3 holly reefs with one sort of stuck in the wall. You can tell that they're all the same. It's awful. They all have this, even though the bits are modular and you can have a single, single room and double rooms on other sides, none of them do. It really irritates me how lazily they were designed. What is this? Day of the Troll? Seems to be a lot of random trolls just around.
Hold, now cast.
Oh, let's go in this cave. We'll probably never be this way again, because let's face it, why would you ever go near Winterhold? I mean, be honest, why would you ever go near Winterhold unless you were doing a college? Like, really? Oh, it's at the Shrine of Azura. Ooh, sightless pit. Not something you want to go in at a low level. Because former dungeons, I think, are some of the most dangerous, because the former are quite nasty. It's Falmer. Boingy. 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 Boing. And no one ever said I was saying. Boingy. 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 Boing. 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 Ew, bandits, they didn't even have anything on them. Ooh, shrooms. Boing, boing, boing. Oh, I have to roll now. Derp. I forgot I got that. I have to boingy my way along. Boingy. Oh, that's one of the legacy quests. Well, that's actually, I think, much ado about Snow Elves, which is part of Legacy, so... It counts. Ew. Oh, ew. That's not something you want to find coming up the stairs, is it? They're not even worth taking their shit. I'll tell a bolt out from a repulsive creature. And you! Fool me! No, my ears! Oh. I thought this was deeper than it was. I didn't realise how shallow that was. Oh. Boingy. Boingy. No one else has a formal bright. Yeah, for creatures that don't have sight and rely on smell to navigate, they should seem fucking awful at navigating by anything other than sight. Like, considering that, like, you'd think if they're blind for so long that other senses would have compensated. I mean, they have got bigger ears than most elves. Yet they don't seem very good at finding anything. I know it seems like a waste of a bolt to kill a skeever. I mean, it's a skeever, it's like one of the most pathetic creatures in Skyrim. I don't think actually... Because they don't even give you diseases like all the time like rats did. Because at least the rodents of unusual size in Oblivion will just give you... like, basically every single bite will give you a disease, pretty much. Like bears. Yeah. Nudist former. Oh, it was a reaper and everything. Oh yeah. Glowing shrooms. Shrooms need more shrooms. Again, why would a creature who doesn't see need to go look at the corpse? They cannot see. Why would they need to look at the corpse? Oh no, I picked up a former sword. It's so shite. Ooh. Wish we were the Resident Alchemist. Oof. Core 6. I see. Coming out the walls, are you? Ow. The arrows. Oh yeah. Visible first person body is nice. It's like the one thing I'm missing in Fallout 4 is this. I mean, oh, and visible holstered weapons, but Fallout 4 New Vegas is actually working on them. They didn't say it were going to initially, but like many things with Fallout New Vegas, they do seem to sort of decide to do something. And when they decide to do something, they decide to do it properly at engine level. Because so far, there's only one mod that gives you visible for, holstered weapons for Fallout 4, and it is basically an auto-equip. It is such a kludge. I can't believe how bad that system is. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze. But the Fallout New Vegas system is going to not do it that way. It's going to do it actually in a better way than vanilla did. It's just going to dynamically do it. Like you unholster a weapon, it gets glued to your body. It will actually do it in a better way than Skyrim does. Sort of like how all geared up derivative does. Like instead of having, because in Skyrim, in vanilla Skyrim, what I'm doing is I have this model in my hand. When I holster it, it turns into a static model attached to a bone on your back. All geared up derivative seems to dynamically create those statics. It doesn't require them. It'll just use an existing one. Ooh. No! I didn't quite give myself enough juice. No! Make it. Yeah, but what the Fallout New Vegas one does seems to do is do it dynamically, so any weapon should work out the box. All good at least requires you to make the models, but it seems to at least generates the statics automatically, which is good. But the Fallout New Vegas one seems to do it dynamically, which is kind of like when you drop your weapon, it has all the mods on it. It just displays that, which I think will be a very good system, and it's very much something I will definitely have to get if they ever release it standalone. Which I can't see why they wouldn't. It's not something that's like, they released a damage threshold framework, and that's kind of like tied into everything, so I can't imagine them not doing it. I think it's the same guy who did the damage threshold framework, actually, so it's going to work. The other modding news: Skyrim, nothing to say. Beyond Skyrim, nothing to say. But Capital Wasteland is perplexingly, no one would ever believe this if they hadn't put out a trailer. But they got a bit. They didn't want to have the main leads eats grilled turkey, all that. You didn't want to do Burnout, so what they did was started working on Point Lookout of all things, and not only did they get 75% of the landmass done in 3 weeks, which is just astonishing. They're not only going to release it with Capital Wasteland, obviously, but they're going to release it standalone for Fallout 4 as well. I'm not making that up. This has been confirmed. Is they're actually releasing it for Fallout 4, which is what the point of showing Nate at the end of the trailer is for. Yes, they are releasing standalone for Fallout 4. It will be slightly different, some quests. It behave as if Lone Wanderer never actually went there. So the quests will be the same, but the Dunwich quest will not have obviously the Dunwich building. It might be I don't know how that one's going to work. It might not have the option to destroy it, or the option to destroy it would involve Dunwich borers. Who knows? They might shove the Dunwich building in. But they also plan, if possible, to release a slightly stripped down version for Xbox One as well, which can give console a taste of Capital Wasteland. And obviously, and the Fallout 4 one will come out before Capital Wasteland. It'll serve as a teaser, which I think, as far as teasers go, you can't beat the whole Fallout 3 DLC, can you? Be honest, you can't. I think that's... And, I've always liked the Capital Wasteland team, now I love them even more. Oh no, we're getting off. Shoot it. Take that sweet, sweet claw, make a ridiculous potion out of it. Gain, like, many levels. Did that really come out, like, just above where it doesn't all? Yeah, let's go up to that dragon mound. Find something that can actually fight back. Snow, snow, snow. Oh, weaklings. Just an irritant. I feel a sneeze coming again. I'm sneezing like... Seems every morning I have to... every few minutes... every time I wake up I've got to sneeze quite soon after. It's awful. It's annoying. If I was a Bajoran I might be pregnant with the amount I'm sneezing. I'm doing my best to suppress it. Because no one wants to hear a sneeze. No one wants to hear a burp. It's... It's the exposure of mouth. Oh, I can't even get up there. Because I'm at the Shrine of Azura. I don't know which of these projects will come out first, mind. Skyblivion's in running because it's nearly done. Yeah, and it has been running the second longest, but I won't count Capital Wasteland out. They seem to be a very quick team. When it comes to work and implementation, Turkey produces assets and just down at like a really actually faster than pro level. Grill implements everything pretty quickly, and NAF builds worlds pretty quickly. The rest of the team doesn't seem as quick, but they produce just good quality work. So there's a good chance that Capital Wasteland might be the first to release something properly playable. It's one of those things is that they might be the first. And in terms of complete first, I have almost no doubt it'll be Capital Wasteland, because they're the only one so far to have actually shown much from the DLC recently. Skyblivion showed a bit of Shivering Isles off, but sort of stopped. And diverted attention away from it, which I think was a mistake, because I think when you think of Oblivion, Shivering Isles is definitely one of the things you think of. Oh no, big pile of skellies! It's so spooky! Oh no, he's getting back up! Oh no, the spooky scary is attacking! The spooky scary is down. God, they are shit. Like Oblivion skellies were remotely threatening, these are kind of the most pathetically tragic enemies ever. Your basic vanilla skeleton is quite possibly the most pathetic enemy in Skyrim. I think they have like 20 health. Or less. I don't think they have much at all. Oh, that was not unusual at all. No, this one does not know how to land. See, sneak attack should not instantly kill a dragon, but it would vanilla, because vanilla dragons are laughably crap. I mean, this is quite a high level one. Oh, now where are you going? You know, if you're gonna be a bitch, I'll use my friend to smack you down. God, you really can't see the size difference. The thing is, Alduin isn't even supposed to be bigger, she just happens to be. Maybe it's just that ass gives you the impression that she's bigger than she is. Ooh, it's landing. Fruit. No, just flying through the mountain like the glitchy flight paths that they have. You would imagine that. I mean, they do an okay job avoiding the mountains sometimes. And the keyword is sometimes, because most of the time they don't. Like, somehow they made it over here. Oh no! Wolves! Like, really? Skyrim belongs to the wolves, they are omnipresent. Climb the mountain. Get good shot. Oh, if that hit, I think he would have died. Oh. Oh, don't tell me you're... I mean, I don't even know where it's going to land, so I don't want to leave my mountain until I'm sure. Because this one's a bit dodgy, because it can't really land in its little area. I've never actually got the drop of a crossbow bolt right. I've never actually figured it out. Yeah, as I thought, fly over the bloody mountain, fly so far away that you can't actually catch up with it. I think it's actually despawned. It's flown so far away, I think it's actually despawned. Oh no, it's just about in range. It's not like that one in Soulstone that can't actually land without going off screen and respawning. Wait, why is that saber cat corpse rolling? Oh no, it's a dead... Oh. It's a dead fox. Oh. Oh. Where's this dead eating dragon? No, I think he respawned. He went so fucking far away from his spawn point so quickly that he respawned before I could catch up. He's respawned, bastard. See, and that's a problem with some of Skyrim's dragon positions, is they just clearly did not think, where is this fucker going to land? Because there's like probably one spot right where it spawns that it can land, and that's it. And if it doesn't land there, it flies off so far that it goes out of range and actually despawns. Look at all those mud crabs, I'll leave them alone. Then they might come mighty. Now where do I go? I've got so many quest markers up I don't actually even know. Fiora's wedding band, let's go. Mistwatch, which is that way. Oh, Skyrim's music's not as good as Oblivion's either. I pine. Like a tree. Oh no, not a bandit outlaw. Really? Nothing? Oh wow, he actually hit me, now he can die. I was letting him at least hit me before I killed him. He's that crap. Like, seriously. How bad was his aim? When you make my aim look good, you know you're bad. Getting hot, getting hot. Sweaty. Oh, I miss Oblivion. I want Oblivion so bad. I mean, Oblivion wasn't just my first Elder Scrolls game, it was my first... Really, I think it was my first Western RPG as well. No, I might have played Dragon Age first. Never really got into that. I think I might have played that first. That was... No, I think I played Oblivion first. I think that was one of the first things I played on PS3. Yeah, Kravanga Cave. Spider Town. Ooh, weave cluster. Yeah, Spider Town. Piers Alduin's fat ass gave up. Oh great, double dragon. That's not a nice combination. Get your fat ass out here. Oh wait. Oh. Got that cast time. Because, there really needs to be something that caps the level that you can enchant to. You know, a flat a value of 75, be it percent or... What's the word? You know... value or percent. You know, so you can't have more than 75. I mean, it's... Because the boosts are just insane. Where's that arcane dragoness even gone? Yeah, she ain't getting back up from that. It's like so broken because you're not consuming magicka. Because you're not consuming anything, you end up just... It makes it feel overpowered. Why is there a tree in my way? Now. Go back to feasting on the damned. Fact. The Alduin gets in the way. And it's night again. Yeah.
Oh there, Sky friend. Yes, the rest of Skyrim is a much alien place to this sky. I am one of a few who venture beyond our home. I was sent by Freya to come and find you and deliver a gift. She wanted me to tell you that she appreciates all you have done and apologizes
Hot, turning fan on.
the loss of
Sort of try and block it from hitting the fan. That's better.
only for the shaman of the sky. But only through your
Holy hell, he's got a monologue, hasn't he?
survive. So she felt you worthy to bear it. I am pleased. Guard it with care. And the All-Maker continue to guide you, my friend. Farewell.
No, he actually worked this time. Last time I had that encounter, he endlessly followed me. He never actually gave me the. I think he gave me the skull amulet, but he never actually went away. Little bear, you have contracted bone break fever. I mean, it's one of the. Yeah, something I don't. There's some. Yeah, but back to the subject, the enchantments. I think there should be a cap on them, which would also stop the ridiculous enchanting alchemy loop. It's better to have some form of cap on it, because otherwise it just gets stupid. Like at most you can do 75, be that point, or percentage. That way nothing, and it can't stack beyond that. It's a flat stack rather than like overall you could only have up to 75 on an enchantment. You can't. For example, you have two 50% magic reductions. That would give you 75 magic reduction because it wouldn't stack. Because otherwise it just gets a bit stupid. I mean, most things don't go that far. I mean, just looking at the weapons, they're half that. The armor, which will take a lot more scrolling to get to. Scroll. Oh. But 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25. It just stacks too high. Make the stack cap out. Otherwise, it just so it can't stack higher than 25, 75, because it just gets stupid. It's the point where you cast without magicka and it's just ridiculous. Because the default casting costs are obscene, but you can't argue that like 100% reduction is just ridiculous. Fallout 4 had the same problem. If you stack on their own, effects were typically alright, but take the Sentinel's enchantment for example. Sorry, legendary effect. It's an enchantment, but that will give you 15% damage reduction while standing still, and that was a proper 15% damage reduction, not a damage resistance. It was like just reduced all damage before damage resistance by 15%. It was ridiculous.
You want something from me?
And you can notionally stack it
You want something from me?
to a full. You could stack it notionally to a full 100.
Need something?
Especially when combined with other flat damage reductions, typically from perks. So apparently this door isn't working because Krista won't give me a time of day. Because I think I've already done Mistwatch. And it doesn't respawn nicely, clearly. So, you know, you can stack them to stupid degrees, and the thing is, Fallout 4, enemies barely do any damage to you anyway. You know, you get really ridiculous really quickly. I had to do quite a lot of rebalancing. It's that the balance is just awful. Oh. It's got to live with, you know, got to tweak it, which is why I can't live without mods, is because it is so badly balanced. Now where the bloody hell is this wedding band? Ooh. It's not actually part of the dungeon, got it? That was a dodgy little thing. Moving on. What's the next nearest objective? Well, it's definitely not fucking Fort Dawnguard, is it? Ethereum Forge seems to be the closest, so if I head towards Straight Line, I think there's a way up there. Near enough. Here we go. Boing. Ooh, flowers. The ooh, flowers reflex is something that Skyrim really honed. But yeah, like, enchantment stacking is just ridiculous, and it does need capping. You know, because what's the point of, like, having, like, infinite casting when you can, you know, infinite casting is just silly. Because it means you can just basically get into that you know, you can basically cast Lightning Storm and just become a turret that the only thing that can stop you is a stagger. And I mean the only thing that can stop you. No, this is the road that goes up, not that way. It's kind of stupid that the only thing that can stop you is a stagger. Otherwise you can just, because nothing could, if you're paying attention, nothing could actually get close enough. It just goes stupid. Like, and the thing is, they can have a cap. Because they did it with armor. They stopped armor getting too stupid in Skyrim, so why not? You know, they have the armor rating cap. You know, so I don't get why they don't have it for, like, enchantments. No, they're running away.
Hold, now cast.
Ooh, flowers. I mean, the ooh, flowers reflexes were there before because of Oblivion, but it wasn't the same as in Skyrim. Because in Oblivion, alchemy just went up way too quickly, for lack of a better word. Alchemy in Oblivion was a bit ridiculous. It went up really quickly. You could do it anywhere, and at master level, you could make a potion out of a loaf of bread. I am not kidding. Yeah, because you basically could distill an item down into a potion that increased its effectiveness somehow. No, not the wolves. He's so threatened. I mean, if it wasn't for a mercy creature, it'd be the same wolf again. And again. And again. I mean, they're boring enough as is. They're a boring, unimaginative enemy. Isn't Skyrim pretty on a nice day? I mean, that's what I think. This is the thing that Special Edition did really well, is it got rid of that horrible bleakness filter. Because vanilla, 32-bit Skyrim had this horrible bleak filter that like sapped all the colour out. I mean, if you turned all visual effects off, you ruined the look, but you got rid of most of the good effects, but you also turned that horrible bleakness filter off, which gave you this nice colour. And that filter was like, even an EMB could not remove it. Without like going full EMB. Going full EMB completely screws up weathers. And it made Soulstone pretty much unplayable because it was bright yellow. It was awful.
Keep your guard up. Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time. Leg it.
I do like my Diverse Legion mod. I think that was a good mod to get. It just makes them, well, less generic. Because it's like, why is the Imperial Legion just Imperials and the occasional Nord? I don't get why it's just Imperials and the odd Nord. I don't even think there was a Breton in there. It was kind of like...
So fast. 1 minute. No. I was too afraid to look. You're too kind.
Not that 5 gold will get you, and I think it might get you a loaf of bread if you can find one. Because not many places sell food. Except the inns. And if you're heading this way, it is most certainly not going to be heading towards an inn. Ooh, a wolf. Come back here, you stupid wolf. Oh no, a bear! Smashy, smashy.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Yes. As he says that while chatting. Ooh, boards. Uh-oh. Golden State did its job. Skyrim's battle music's even lame. It just doesn't... It doesn't make you fit. It's nowhere near as good as Oblivion. Oblivion's music is just better. Granted, 90% of Oblivion's soundtrack wasn't exactly bespoke for Oblivion. Most of it was just Morrowind's. But still, Morrowind's soundtrack was good as well. Better than Skyrim's. Skyrim's is like... it's... like, completely completely forgettable for the most part. And lacks... how do I explain it? Drive... it just lacks the goodness of the others. Doesn't do anything to me. It's just atmospheric. It's background noise. Which I can imagine some people would find better. Yeah, that's fine. There are benefits to being background noise. But it just doesn't have the go-off of Oblivion's or Morrowind's. And the battle music in particular, if it bothers showing up at all. The dragon music's the only one that works. Oh. Wow, she's come a long way. She has come a long way. It's not supposed to be this far out. Yep, Golden Saint bit the dust. My feeble attacks will do nothing. Aha! You sheer overpowered nerves. Because Ice Storm isn't ridiculous already. Again, free casting makes it trivial. You know, there's no consequences when magic costs nothing. And the solution would be to find some way of implementing a cap, or make it so without doing the ridiculous alchemy loop, which I would fix anyway, like so you couldn't do it. You can't get 100% reduction in magic. But I feel like that would make the enchantments too weak. No one else has...
Try taking it out. Get back, hurry.
Get back, you say? Oh, I see. It won't let you. It won't let you ride it. I mean, you could ride the... like the Fulmer ones.
It's all true. Come on, let's check it out.
Yeah, you could ride the Fulmer ones. I don't know why you can't ride that one. Probably because it's, like, notionally too high. That was a long way down. And Dawnguard had serious issues with lighting. It's like Dawnguard always went a bit too dark. I mean, it's not quite Darkfall Cave level bad, because that was actually, like, ridiculous. You couldn't see a thing. It was too realistic to the... you know, it was realistically dark for a cave, but it was also a case of you couldn't see a bloody thing, so it wasn't fun. And navigating by torchlight isn't fun. Oh no. Down to Whammer. See, this is why they ran out of Ethereum, is because they wasted all of it making these stupid locks. That's why they ran out of Ethereum, because they were wasting it on trivial things. Stupid Dwemer. Oh no. The Forge Master cometh.
Spiders. All right, we can handle this.
Oh no. You with me, spiders? The most dangerous things ever. And more spiders. There's something satisfying about sweeping a load of enemies down at once. Really, Catchy? You can't even take one fucking sphere. How crap are you? You can't even take one fucking sphere. How useless. No, not the Forge Master. No, not the Forge Master. Where's my triple when you sneak attack?
This is the real Aetherium forge. By forging something, of course. Go ahead. After every... There isn't any Aetherium here, is there? Damn it. Wait. Yes. Yes, there... With them and the materials in this room... I don't know. I ought to make it count. This may be the only chance we get to use the forge.
Oh no, the Forge Master.
Fine? Sigro!
Oh, the chest I already looted. I see. Which one do I pick? I mean, the crown is by far the most useful thing. The shield's kind of useless, and the staff's kind of meh. Let me just get the others. Seven, 8, 2, and 2, 4.
That crown. It's everything I could have hoped for. And with that, it's done. No one could possibly deny what we found now. For me, like you, take that out into the world. And if it... I've waited so long for this moment.
And now your bonds, mortal bonds, are gone.
And now, I think I can rest. Farewell, my friend. Wherever your travels take you.
Well, weird little ghost creature. Poof.
Fine? Sigro!
Because that gate is above the ground, you get hit opening it, because you activating a gate turns off become ethereal. Which is always the only way to run through the lava. I put this here for a reason. Just because, like, if you ever wanted to craft the Ethereum and stuff, like, sometimes you would need, like, a smelter. Oh, my tent. I'm smith. You know, smelting is just so much easier. Just makes life a lot easier when you can just smelt the shit. Where does this one get to? Is it just decorative or? No, here is a door on the other side. Oh no.
Fine?
Oh, wrong shout. Derpy derp. Forgot I've been using that to run through the lava. Oh well.
Hold. Now test.
Let's see if I can. Time to leave this place. See all its wonders. Oh no! It's gone forever. Ugh. That's another thing Oblivion did better, lockpicking. Skyrim went to the generic, used pretty much everywhere lockpicking minigame, which isn't remotely like real lockpicking. The actual turning of the thing is actually completely irrelevant, really. You know, the skill isn't actually moving the tumblers, which Oblivion's had. You know, Oblivion actually was quite realistic. Apart from the fact you could see the tumblers. But, you know, that actual style of knocking the tumblers up is what you actually have to do to lockpick. Yeah, might as well head towards the Lost Tongue Overlook. Whoa, someone's frosted. Oh, I think it might have been when I was killing. Yep, when we were killing her. Who knew? Bears. Oh wait, it is Riften. The rift belongs to the bears. Very much so. Seriously, the bears are fucking everywhere in Riften. Like, actually everywhere. Ooh, who's this generic armored fool?
Now test.
Fug!
What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
It's a fug. Let's see what I'm getting out of here.
Get away from me.
You're a fug! You're supposed to be threatening! The question is, who's going to win? I think the bear. I don't think Le Fug is going to win. I mean, he might. I think the Fug might have won. Yeah, he actually won. He died with the bear. They killed each other. And then some weirdo came along and stripped them naked. You know, that's something I don't get with Skyrim, is like the stolen tag never expires. Like, this... Why would you ever pickpocket someone's booty when you could just kill them and take that, you know, sneak kill them and take that booty? Especially when it's like a random name, unnamed generic, like a thug. You know, if you took his money, he would, you know, taking them from a corpse is not stealing, but taking it from there while they're living, regardless if they're a bandit. Ah, fuck Riften. Like, Riften always crashes. It could be an auto update. If it happens when I wait, then it's an auto update and I've got to turn off script processing for a while. I mean, it could be. I mean, it's fully possible. I mean, Legacy of Dragonborn is known to do that. I've had it, so many of its updates just crap the game out. So it could be. Tower's up, so let's see. 3. No, it was just a dodgy cell. It was just a dodgy load. Because that's why I did that wait just on it. Because if to determine if it's a script, if it's just a script update crap out, it will go regardless. You know, it will go regardless of where you are every single time. However, if it's not, it'll go to set in-game hour. If not, it'll. It's just a random crash, and if it's repeatable, it's a dodgy cell, and you just gotta wait for it to reset.
Hold the test.
If it craps out again, it's a dodgy. Or it could have just been that the cell buffer was full. Or, judging by the extreme heat belching out the side of my PC, it was just a temporary spike in heat. It could be either. I mean, there's a lot of heat belching out. You know, because it's a very hot, cloying day. Yeah, that looks like it could just be a random crash. They do happen. I mean, they happen on console, so it's not like it's completely unheard of. It's why you quick save regularly. Yes, hello there, friend. How lucky of you to chance upon a weird sharkling that saved your life.
Hold.
Your worthless, worthless life. Yeah, so I'm going to go on the logic that it was probably just a random crash. I mean, they do happen.
Hold.
Just I don't like random crashes in the Rift. Because I have just paranoia in the Rift. Because that's where it's always used to crash reliably on 32-bit. So I always have a bit of paranoia about it. But probably just a random crash, too much. Could have even been a heat-related problem. I mean, it is a fucking hot day. Knew that's not going to do it. Uh-oh. See, this is why NPC mages are like so much better than player mages, because they don't run out of magic every 5 seconds. How many Daedric axes have you eaten? Like, seriously. An enchanted one and a normal one. Oh well. Oh, which one? Which one was she? She wasn't revered. I don't think I've killed a revered. No, I haven't killed revered. I don't think. Or can't I read? No. No, I haven't killed a revered one. That's not killed her before, don't. Again, magic. I mean, let's just sake of seeing. Let's take that ring off. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have been able to cheap shot her down even with that. With 70, and that's just 75%. I mean, it's still pretty potent. And I've got ridiculously fast regeneration as well. Again, a cap of 75 for these enchantments would stop them being so overpowered. Is that basic default dragon? It isn't all. That's in a defaulty for a while. That's a really... I'm also tempted to give dragons a flat magic resistance. That means they just take half damage from magic, because it is kind of ridiculous how quickly it's killing them. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I gave them like a flat resistance to like ranged attacks, so it might just be a case of giving them a bit of magic resist as well. Make them like less easy to just cheat down. They are a bit easy to gimp. I'll have to look into it. See, and that's why I like the modding, is I can make things the way I want them. No other game does that. Yeah, because that was tearing... Because of how dodgy hit detection this is, like, sometimes it will do like 100 hits, because it's still technically hitting the target. It's like, doing less damage to dragons is probably something I should do. I mean, this is resistant to it because it's technically a frost golem. Or what I could do is make it player specific, like, if target is player, reduce. Because they take reduced damage from NPCs anyway. Like, see, I don't think this was a dragon attack driven by this weird circle of candles. I think this is a mage that went wrong. Yeah, trying to summon a flame atronach went horribly wrong. Burned the whole house down. That's ironically one of the few... And this little little garden is better stocked than many farms, which is just sad. See, that's a nice little bit of environmental storytelling, something like Oblivion did fail a bit on because it didn't have a... The engine couldn't handle much detail and the world was pretty empty. I mean, the thing is, you put, like, Oblivion and Morrowind's writing with Skyrim's level of detail, and you get something brilliant. Oh, speaking of callbacks to Oblivion, Minotaurs. Yeah, considering how it's because it. I think it's because it was doing like 1,000 hits to it. It was doing so many hits to it, it was just getting silly.
Walk old. Yes. Our order was founded after the Oblivion crisis.
Why do I feel... Oh no, you do have the boots. He just doesn't have gauntlet.
We're quartered in the Hall of the Vigilant. Keeper Carson.
We are completely oblivious to the fact that the Hall of the Vigilant is gone. Because Dawnguard wipes out like at level 10, which you could feasibly never actually get to before seeing it. I love how that's stealing, but everything else was take. What counts as stealing and what doesn't in Skyrim just seems completely random at times. See, that's take. It's kind of silly what counts as stealing and what doesn't. It's like it's not consistent, and of course a stolen tag never goes away. I mean, if his stolen tag expired after say a week, it wouldn't be a problem. You know, for low value items. Let's face it, how is anyone going to know one stolen bit of gold? Yeah, one got ultra piece from another.
Stendar's mercy be upon you for the
She's very yellow for a human. She's very yellow for a human. Could just be the lighting, I mean there's a bit of a yellow tinge going on. I mean, she's clearly a Dunmer.
The vigil of Stendar will. Oh.
Where's Fort Failguard? To the right. So it must be to the north. I don't particularly like going into de-lodded cells. Who's that? He said, it's my liar. I must talk to him.
Mayik's father was also called Mayik, as was Mayik's father's father. At least, that is what his father said. Mayik is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
I always love Mayik the liar. And I like how he can appear anywhere in Skyrim, rather than a weird between Anvil and, I think, Skingrad route they took in Oblivion. He can appear anywhere. He is just a random encounter.
Hold! Now test!
Ooh. This is an unnecessarily large expanse. For some reason has loads of bunnies. I I'm not quite sure why. You know, a gate only works when you actually bar the bloody thing. It's one of those things that's always just like baffled me about Fort Dawnguard is that they they have the clearly Imperial tents, which is a bit weird.
If the Dawnguard can't stop these vampires, who can?
I've no love for living out tents.
And the Dawnguard, the selfish fucks in the Dawnguard won't let you live near in the fort. Again, what's the point of a fence with no gate? Like, seriously. Why even bother building a fence here? It's about... You know, why even bother building a fence here if you're not going to put a gate on it? I know the Dawnguard are stupid, but... It's like, what's the point of building a fence if you don't put a gate on it? Like, a defensive fence is no use when there's just a big hole, gaping hole in it.
Once again, the Elder Scroll, Harkon's short-sightedness was his undoing. In his lust for power.
While I doubt we'll ever be truly rid of vampires in Skyrim, we made it a much safer place.
How are your friends?
I'm proud of what we've managed to accomplish.
Why, the trolls,
Let's
of
get
course.
back to work.
You seem to have quite a way with them. But I don't know how you do it. Getting them in.
You're getting along with Eastron. I like what Eastron. You're back and alive to boot. I see. Dwarf. I often wonder where we'd be if the Dwemer were still around. Here. Assuming you have the smithing skills, you should be able to make this yourself at Gunmar's Forge. Either way, I'll have some for sale soon. Good day.
There's a nice troll in there.
Cozy little place, isn't this?
There's a nice troll in there. Who knew?
Very few people appreciate all the horrible things that can happen to you if you're not being cautious.
Can you imagine? I knew you had it in you. Archay wasn't so sure. Between you and me, I think he didn't expect you to make it. But not me. I knew it all along.
It's a very rare ingredient, powdered malafrusk. And that's a very common book with the Ethereum Wars. In fact, if you book, it's like it is overplaced, the Ethereum Wars.
Divine smile on you, friend.
May your next fight bring you victory.
Nope, there's Serrano. She's not wearing a stupid hood. Oh well, that's failed hard done. Where next? To Folk Reef. By the looks of it. To Falcon Reef. A place which was one of the first places I ever went on PS3 and then never ever went again. Yeah, I don't know how many of them. Dang it, I always get stuck in like a bleeding loop going around Windhelm. Ooh, a bunny. Must kill. I don't even loot it, I just kill it for the stats. New butterfly. It's a nice feeling to look down and actually see your body, or at least parts of it. I mean, let's face it, you'd see your feet looking down. I'm so glad that got ported to Special Edition, because it was the one mod I was missing. And it was the one and only mod I was missing. Everything else was ported pretty quickly, because that was a skissy heavy thing. Ooh, is Mike still tired?
Mike is done talking.
Hail! Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me. Eastmere's beard, you're one after my own heart. This good deed should not go unrewarded. Here, take this. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
Charmed necklace, eh? You know, considering that's like, for one honey brew mead, 25 carry weight vanilla. Pretty strong. And it's one of, I think, few carry weight enchantments you can find. So, because I don't think carry weight's a particularly common enchantment. You know, 25 carry weight's worth, you know, for a carry weight of effectively 1 is useful just to get back to town. You know, it's quite a useful thing, and you can get that encounter pretty early on. Just carry a bottle of honey brewed mead with you. Do not offer them Blackbriar mead. They will, I think they attack. Because, like, you corporate shill. Oh, that must be... Ew, why is it trying to make me go through... Why is it trying to make me go through Riften to get to Falkreath? I know Riften's sort of in the way, but...
Hold. Now test.
Oh, the Imperials are here. Do I own this farm? Now these are actually Imperial soldiers. That's what I actually do own.
What is it? Are you safe, I hope? Trouble?
Oh god, I think these are all vanilla. Actually no, they're face... But it's like, that's what the Imperial Legion will look like, vanilla. Is it's all... like, white men. That's it. That's it. I don't even think there's any Red Guards in that. I think it is just Imperials and Nords. It's kind of really sad how few races there are in the Imperial. Hell, Skyrim does not do a good job with the non-Nord races. I mean, let's face it. I think in order of prevalence, it's like the amount of non-humans in Skyrim is so rare. I mean, even elves aren't common. Like, beast races in particular, I think there's only like 10 guaranteed Khajiit or something. There's not many. That's an unusual combination. The shield and magic. I've never had that come up before. You're not in Oblivion, you don't need it just for the enchantment. Let the bite of a flea my arse. You can keep your shield. No one else wants it.
Hold. Now test.
Splish. Oh no! A bear! Oh look, this is not what going on in Kyle's Grove. See, the sad thing is, Kyle's Grove was actually even supposed to have a mill. And NPCs reference it existing. You know, and the fact that, like, why do we build a mill when you couldn't cut any of the trees down because they're sacred, sort of thing. But there's no mill. Like, no one ever bothered putting it there. The cell reference it, you know, cell name references it, but it's the land around is flat enough for it. It just they never bothered putting it in. It's like Skyrim. I feel like so much was cut from Skyrim. Some of it was so it could work on consoles. You know, there is that factor. You know, which is the reason why quite a few games sort of got downgraded it from what they could have been. Was because the consoles couldn't handle it, because... Well, let's face it, no one really knew how to develop for the PS3, and the Xbox 360 was not that powerful and relied on double DVDs, which gave you quite a cruel space limit. And then there's the other factor is Skyrim had that stupid 11/11/11 deadline for release. You know, with a date that memorable, you could not release on that date. So I feel like quite a lot of quite interesting content end up getting cut because of it. Like, for example, the Windhelm Pit, which I believe actually exists in the exterior model. But a lot got cut from Skyrim because of that deadline, which was not the case. You know, Oblivion has cut content, but it doesn't feel like it was cut for the deadline content. Like, Oblivion was meant to have arenas in every city. Yeah. Every single city was supposed to have an arena. Funky, isn't it? But they were all been in the same generic building, and I think they would have cheapened the arena quest line. And let's face it, unless everyone had the exact same announcer, it wouldn't have been as good. Because you cannot beat Wes Johnson. You just can't. And you, I'm stuck on a little tiny rock. This was not an intended purpose of Speed Miner, but it's got the perp. You know, does make life go a bit faster. A bit. Not by much, just a bit. Boingy. Swimming so slow. And because there's no fighting, you can't even do anything. It's like... I don't know why they got rid of underwater combat. Could they not be bothered to make animations for it? I mean, and you get the feeling that underwater combat was meant to be a thing in Skyrim. Because, like, why else would you have slaughterfish? Well, same deal with... in Fallout 4, I think it was supposed to have a lot of underwater content. The sheer ridiculousness and ease of access of the Aqua Gender perk was kind of... It's too easy to access and gives you way too strong a bonus. Totally removing Raz and you needing to breathe. Which makes you get the feeling there was supposed to be underwater combat. There was a weird multi-barreled harpoon gun in the files, default, vanilla, before Far Harbor. Like an underwater harpoon gun. There's remnants of an underwater vault in a quest called 20 Leagues Under the Sea. which presumably it was the quest attached to that vault. You know, there's numerous like untextured assets for it. I found some. You know, it's one of those things. Is like there does seem to be evidence suggesting there was underwater, and the sheer amount of water in Fallout 4 seems to imply that too. Like, why would you have so much water if you're not going to do anything with it? Who keeps restocking this place? That's the question. I actually did try and fit a door to this the other day, actually. And it turns out the door holes are actually too wide for a door. I might have to end up using... I might try... Oh, really should try the ship doors, actually. Because it bugs me that, like, you've got this cabin, but how's the cabin going to protect you when it's got no fucking doors? You know, what's the point of a cabin that doesn't have a door? I mean, the wolf can come in and get you in your sleep. That's probably why that alchemist is dead. You know, but it's one of those things. As I did try a door. I should try the ship doors because they've got a frame built into them. That's the same texture. See if I can't just slot them in. What's this? Okay, I've never. Oh, it's Tarandrev.
It's made of Ethereum, pure Ethereum. Where did you find it? Tell me.
You made it.
What? You found the forge? The Ethereum forge? Katria?
You. I killed her.
You know too much. I can't afford to let you live. Guards, kill her.
Really? Your useless guards are gonna kill me. He has unique robes too. I mean, I don't think they're actually unique. He's just they're named. Leave his defiled corpse there. What a useless band of guards. Like, and he thought these useless twonks were actually going to stop me. Oh, Tarandrev, you're an idiot. If you don't have the Ethereum item on you, I don't think he goes hostile if you pick the right dialogue options. Of course, if you've got the Ethereum item on you, he will go hostile immediately. Because you can't believe it. La 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 la. Oh, it's snowing again. And now it's a overcast but colourful day. I like overcast. A random hunter? I don't find hunters on horses. You think you would, but I don't think NPCs can do mounted combat either. Oh god, not another one. Yeah, this one isn't as powerful. I don't think NPCs can do mounted combat. Oh, I'm going.
Don't make me tell you again. Get out of here.
Don't make me tell you again. What? I'm just walking down the road, you arrogant fuck.
You leave me no choice but violence.
What? Oh, there we go. Yeah. How dare you? How dare you? You attack me for walking down the road, you selfish fucks. And it's a Stormcloak camp. You can't resist. It is the time to feed. Here, Stormcloak, Stormcloak, Stormcloak. Mama Dragon wants to eat you. Here, Stormcloak, Stormcloak, Stormcloak. Oh, I must have already eaten their commander. Oh well. You'd think the creature that's not... Really? I have posed no threat to you whatsoever. I have posed no threat to you whatsoever. Stop trying to attack me. Ungrateful. Oh my god, that'll make you sick after a while, won't it? Like aggressive camera bob. And something I really hate in games is like when you got first person and it's got like this obnoxious camera bob that just bobs around like this all the time, and it just sort of makes you, on a lesser scale, but it makes you feel sick. In fact, I'm going to zoom out because that is bad. No, I can't go through that gate. Must be locked, because Helgen was actually well defended. And Helgen was supposed to have a settlement building function. Yeah. You're supposed to be able to rebuild. But of course that was cut too, because everything was bloody cut. Oh, why can't I get a good totem? This way. It was west. I can't eat Spriggans. Nature's guardians, my foot. They attack every bit of nature going. Come here, Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie. Come here, come here, come here, come here. I want to eat you. Were-Dragon is greedy. Extraordinarily greedy. Yeah. Oh. I haven't finished digesting that deer yet. You know. Yeah, well. Full proofs in here. A bandit. Yes, there is a bandit camp near there. Might as well clear him out while I'm in Webeast. Oh. They're already gone. Really? None? Nothing here? Oh well. It's not quite foolproof yet. Oof. Well, that's time, so might as well tidy up. That's the end of the stream. Thank you for watching, if anyone did. I mean, I'm sure you thought I was dead. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as is a list of all past videos. Oh, sorry, streams. I haven't done these for a while, so streams. Don't forget to hit the like button, it helps YouTube shit-tastical metrics. And stay safe out there, because the world's only getting more stupid. Don't be one of them. Good. Bye. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cease.